The Chinese government has been receiving a lot of criticism this week, most notably because of pro-democracy protests that have erupted in Hong Kong. But a lesser-known case has also gained some attention. A few hundred people gathered this week in New York to protest the treatment of Chinese scholar Ilham Tohki. As we've reported, a Chinese court sentenced Ilham to life in prison last week on charges of separatism. His daughter is a student at Indiana University and has been speaking out against his sentence. She joins us now to tell us more about the situation. Johar, thanks for being here today. Let's just start off by talking about why your father has been critical of the Chinese government.
Well, my father has been basically talking about the human rights issue in China, and because my father is Uyghur, so his main point really talks about that Uyghur people don't have their rights to choose their religion, and they're starting to losing their cultural because of a lot of the government kind of use law to against us to have our rights, like for example like language and like clothing. All we are start losing it, and also some point we don't have very good job opportunities even in our region.
So then why would the Chinese government see that as a threat from what your father was saying? Why would they consider that a bad thing?
I don't know how to answer this question.
Well,
I understood, but like I don't know.
Okay, so then the court went ahead and convicted your father of separatism, but you say that that's not true.
Yeah, my father has been accepted a lot of interviews in China, and people spread those news and what is going on and what is happening to Uyghur people. So he was spreading those news to outside of the world, and he was trying to let more people know and paying attention on what is going on for like on Uyghur people. So, and Chinese government doesn't want outside of the world know about this. I think they basically want to control us by themselves.
So last year you were at the airport with your father. Your father was going to come to IU to be a visiting scholar.
Yes.
What happened at the airport?
Well, last year I was accompanying my father came to Indiana University, but in the airport they arrested my father and they said they let me go. And before they set me on the airplane, they detained us for 2 hours in a small room, and they were interrogate my father. Yeah.
But they let you go.
Yeah, they let me go.
Why did you decide to keep coming to Bloomington?
First of all, I didn't really want to come by myself because my purpose to come here was taking a vacation. But they arrested my father, so I didn't really want to go. But my father asked me to come here because he wants at least there's one person in our family can stay in the land for freedom.
Now, can you go back to China anytime soon? Do you feel?
I don't think that before I complete my studies, I will go back to China.
Why is that?
I'm afraid since I published all the news about my father, I've been spoken out for him, I might fall in trouble if I go back to China.
Do you feel as if you're in danger for speaking out here in the U.S.?
I am currently, I think I'm safe, but I don't know what is going to happen to me if I go back to China. They might not set me in the jail, but at least I won't be able to complete my studies there.
Your world really has been turned upside down. Your whole life has changed. What's it been like?
Well, I didn't choose this life for myself, but now I have to face to it. I was a very, like other normal students, I was studying and hang out with my friends, but since my father was detained, I kind of not like, I'm more adult, more mature than before, and I have to think about more complex things than other students. I have to think about what is going to happen to my family in the future.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.